Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Hicks coming at you here. A little midday money Thursday, December the 30th. Welcome on into the show. Yesterday, watched the free picks. We go 5-3. Just another day of some winners for everybody. Hopefully you it's going to load up here since I can't get it to my Twitter at real_Higgs on Twitter. I have to run it through the winner free picks. But there's that. Anyway, so again, winning day in the video. That's what we do. 2-2 in college basketball. Yes, 93-76 on the season in the video. Not too bad. NBA goes 1-1. We are 30-39 in the video. And again, I've said this multiple times here. Sorry that I went to the YouTube channel. As I said before, NBA is my least favorite. But again, on premiums, 14-7. That's 65%. In the video, 30-39. Got to get it better, yes. But I do not come in and pretend like, NBA, what else? College football, 2-0 in college football, right? Nice 3-0 day in my bowls. Maryland in a rout. We had Clemson. We had Oklahoma. And again, slow start I had. I'm not going to lie. Slow start to college football in the bowls. But, since a slow start, I can't complain. 64%. We've hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row, 7 of 8 after a 2-4 start. So 7 of 8, we'll take it. 64% in bowl games, and doing well there. NFL again, 70-61 in video. Not much going on until the weekend, but again, winning season in NFL. College hoops rolling along. Put money in our pockets. We'll take it today. I did like. Someone messaged me on Twitter. I said, if I'm leaning anything here, I'm going to take South Carolina and 13. I mean, this line keeps going up. I don't understand. And now it's 15-0 here. I mean, how is North Carolina given this many points? I don't understand it. I didn't unbet it, but that's that. We got Pitt, Michigan State. I'm going to lean on the under here. It's down, 8-point drop. That's what you get. You lose 2 Heisman guys, a quarterback, a running back. Line's going to come down. I get it. I'll still go under the total there. Wisconsin, I did this on the free pick video. Let's go whiskey and the under. A lot of times, me, I want to say over. I see these 38s, 40s, 41s. But in this spot, I just don't see Arizona State how they're going to be putting up any points here. Wisconsin defense, very good. Arizona, 2 lead running backs are out. 1,000-yard rusher, gone. He's opted out for NFL. Next guy up, 400 yards, 6 TDs. The other guy had 11, 12, 15 TDs, whatever he had. He's out. Their backup running back with 400 yards and 5 TDs. He's transferring to Ohio State to go play linebacker. Where's the offense coming from Arizona State? I don't see it. Give me whiskey to run down their throats. Covered at 7. And what's the total? It's gone up. I see a 42-ish here. I still like the under, believe it or not. So let's go whiskey under. College hoops. Central Florida will get the night here against Michigan. Again, I gave a little free pick out here on Picks and Parlays with this last night. Still like it. Still like Central Florida. Again, this is, as much as, I bet when I do college basketball, I bet a lot of college basketball. 400 college basketball games are hitting 55, 56%. And I guess people like to have some rhyme or reason, like they come in with all their stuff. For this one here, I'm betting it 1. It's 3.5. Looks low to me. Central Florida's tough at home. Good free throw shooting team. And you see Michigan, and I just think the public will love this side. Right? Short line. People are going to grab it. Give me Central Florida outright here. This is a good little squad. This isn't some ranked Michigan team, some juggernaut. It's not it. Oral, big fave today. I don't mind. Denver, we're not high on those Pioneers, so let's go Denver. NBA, give me the Nuggets under. Right? These guys played the other day. Was it yesterday? I mean, they scored 180 points, 40 points under the total. And as I said, right, we talked about Cleveland. Everybody's like, oh, Cleveland, let's come in. Yeah, Cleveland had that work out. Everybody's going to come in here and think the over in this game too. I'm going under to 214. I don't care that they scored 40 points less than the total yesterday. So somebody scores 100 today. Nuggets still a defensive team. I'm going under to 214.5. And hockey, I wasn't loving hockey today. Give me the Flames puck line plus 150. Did I bet this? No. Did I bet the Nuggets under? No. 2 college basketball games. I did bet they're on their premium plays for me today, believe it or not. So I did bet those guys. So you get some real money going on those. Let me just put these in the chat for everybody, and then I'll get to the comment section here. Because I kind of, like I said, I want to not moan on. People come in, they get the free picks, they leave. So I don't want to just sit and chat for hours. I want to just blast through the comments and then move on for our day. Richie P already hit the like button. Thanks a lot, Richie. How are you? South Carolina looking good, up 15-0. Yeah, how that people just been up from 9 to 13. What am I missing here? I don't get it. I understand you got Hal's playing quarterback for North Carolina. Is supposed to be the best guy in the draft when the season started, but I couldn't. I didn't bet it. NC's listen, Kim. We don't have to bet every game just because it's a bowl game. I don't understand. I do not understand. Richie's Groovy says he's number 5 on the like button. Thank you. Timothy Tim. Good morning, Mr. Earl. Yes, give it some likes. I don't understand. Let's give it a like button. It's not that hard to do. Not that hard to do. Big X, what do you say? Michael's in the house. Hit the like button. Michigan State and whiskey today. Whiskey, yes. The Michigan State and pick game, I got a premium on, so we won't be touching on that guy. Cleveland State Warriors, game under. Pitt CF over. Pitt in Central Florida? What do we got here? Pitt college football over. Pitt college football over. See, I don't like that over. Do not like that over. Cleveland State in a little college hoops against Fort Wayne, huh? Going to lay to 10? Again, I got this right at 10 myself. I would, if you're asking, I'm pulling for you. You got them. I got nothing to say there. Nothing to say. And I saw on Twitter, people were just talking about, I don't like throwing out all other networks and shows and stuff like that. But there's some, I don't know. Sometimes I just shake my head at some things I see out there. Can't even get into it. It'll be just a nonstop rant for me. East Tennessee, +7 against Chattanooga. Yeah, we like the mocks, right? We kind of like Chattanooga. And I was looking at this game, and it ended up, it didn't even make my, maybe column. A couple games, I'll tell you. Marshall, Lamar, Weber, Alabama A&M, Utah Valley, South Dakota State, I got circles around. There's a few. I ended up having 4 games. 2 of them are in the chat here. Chatty, I got this right at like a 7-8 game. I don't know. I couldn't pull the trigger there, Rich. I like Chattanooga. I just couldn't bet them. Yeah. Yes, I do. I know the one moved a bit. Still want to have obviously I put my games out a little early, Mike. So the one kind of moved there. I don't mind. Light blowouts. Live bet on South Carolina. You're up 15, getting 13, so you're +28. I think I like South Carolina +13. Why don't I like them up 28? Georgia Southern college basketball. Where's Geo Southern here? Southern. Come on, Georgia Southern. Why can't I find you? There you are. There you are. Against Little Rock. I actually kind of like Little Rock today, believe it or not. Kind of lean on a Little Rock, home dog. Tate the Great. Yeah, Michigan, it's not, I'm not saying Michigan's a bad team. And, I'm always going to be like, Michigan. And I say this all the time. All right, so I'm the quote-unquote tout guy. I'm on sites. I don't look at it as like I'm selling here UCF. I sell that, I'm a bettor. I'm a grinder. That's what I've been doing my whole life, trying to find ways to win games. And I look at this one as, and I've said this before in NFL cuts, anybody's going to come in and just see a number and be like, wow, easy win. Like they're going to see Michigan and just somebody think, Central Florida, who's that? It's Central Florida. Who are those guys? Maybe if they know a little bit about Central Florida, they know went undefeated in football a couple years ago. Other than that, they don't know anything about these teams. They just see Michigan Michigan. And Michigan's an okay team, but you know what? Do I think they should be favored here on the road? No. I think this game's a pick 'em. I'm getting points at home. Give UCF all day. I like Cincy with the points. Might sprinkle money lines. Cincy. Are we doing this for football for tomorrow? Cincinnati. Again, I did not bet this game, and I've had, I bet 20 games right out of the bat. And as Mike Buona says, some of my games have moved. I bet early, folks. And again, I had a couple rough ones to start the bowl season. We're churning along now, having a nice run. And this is one I didn't even bet. A lot of times I bet out of the gate. I bet the other, Georgia, Michigan. I rolled in right at, lines came up. I was betting them 2 weeks ago. Cincy, Bama. I just cannot. I don't really have a feel for this game. I don't. I want to take Cincinnati, right? And they're thinking 13.5 points. It's 13.5. Easy win, right? Oh, Bama just got win by 14. Automatically, I'm thinking, let's take the 13.5 here. Huge game for Cincy. They have the entire, everybody but the big schools are rooting for them, right? I mean, but then again, with Alabama, are they just gonna? Here's the thing: they haven't just turned it on all year, right? They've been in dogfights. They've got behind early A&M. They battled back, ended up losing that one. We've seen them in a couple other tough games. Then you see them just come out and bury Georgia. I had Georgia that game. I'm like, you know what? Until people score against Georgia, you gotta, I'll lean on Georgia here. Bama just crushed them. Is that what you're gonna? Is that all right? It's time to play. Are they turning into a team that's like, well, it's playoff time. We can just kind of get through, and Saban said that. These spreads, blah, blah, blah. Is this going to be, they're going to be out there and be like, Cincy, really? And this game's going to be, 50-22? I listen, who doesn't want to see an underdog win, right? You big bad Alabama, it's like the Patriots, it's like the Cowboys, the Yankees, the Lakers, Golden State, whatever team, team everybody loves, those juggernaut teams, you want to see them go down. I don't know. It'd be nice. Why do I think Bama wins this one by 30? Did I bet it? No. And I say this, you don't have to bet. I see people all the time like, oh, let's bet this game. We need props for this game. Folks, having fun making money are two freaking totally different things. All right? Yeah, it's a nice playoff game. You want to bet it? I'm not betting it. I've been betting for 30-something years. SC plus 10 throws a good line. Yeah, seriously. The line kept going up. 13. I was waiting to see 6 defensive guys and 4 offensive linemen were not starting the game for South Carolina. Lines up to 13. What a joke. Markel, what do you say, fella? Good morning. Cleveland State's great home basketball team. They win by 14 at least. I agree with you. You know what? Again, this is, for me, I got us right around this number. So I got this at a 9. I had this at 9. The line was 10.5. I'll pull for you. I don't want anybody. You like it? Go for it. I hope it comes in. Fordham, LaSalle. I like LaSalle. I like Fordham here. LaSalle was 1 last night. I got Fordham at this game as a pick 'em. So, Fordham maybe a little bit better on a neutral. So I'm seeing 3. I want to take Fordham. Here. Maybe I'm wrong. I end up not pulling the trigger, but I like the Rams. I like the Rams here. Warriors game over. Nope. Guess what? Everybody and their grandmother and their uncles is going to jump on this total. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know exactly what you're thinking, Kessler. Oh, this game was 89-86 last night. Oh, my goodness. 89-86. 42.5 points under the total. And you're going to run to the over today. Okie dokie. Under Santa Barbara and San Diego tonight. What's it? It was 136 yesterday afternoon. Now it was 138 this morning. And I got this at the 135 mark. So I kind of lean to the under in this one. Kind of like San Diego. I lean under. Florida Panthers on the ice. Let's pull up some cold cash on the ice for the chat. Again, wasn't loving a lot on the ice today. I just threw the Flames out there puck line. Florida against Tampa. I kind of actually like the over, the 6.5. If I'm going to do anything with this game, I mean, a 6.5. Give me the over. Although Florida's pretty tough at home. How these guys? These guys play head to head this year. What do we got here? 3-2 game in November, 4-1 in October. Tampa off a OT game last night, huh? Or 2 days ago, 28th. Yeah, I'm with for me, if you're asking Doug, if sidewise, you want to go with a little. I mean, do I want to lay 150? I think they want you to take Tampa at that price, right? Because you see Tampa, 21-6, good team, right? Defending champs, the whole 9 yards. Then you see him at a 150. The Florida laying 150, you're like, ooh, you got to take Tampa. So you know what? I was gonna say over, but you know what? I will go puck line here. This is like the top of my. You want to go money line? This is like the top. I'll go with about a 150 range here. But give me the Panthers with you. FIU Old Dom. Yeah, again, this is one I got right around like a pick 'em. It was Old Dominion was a favorite last night at 1. Now I saw a 1.5 point dog. Again, this is earlier, maybe an hour ago. I rewrite down all the lines. I don't do it right as as the show starts. I try to have some things written down here. Unless somebody gives me an updated number. But this one, I do like FIU, right? I've had them a couple times, but OD is the kind of team I like. This is again when it's that close. I'm not. My numbers have it that there's nothing pointing me to be like I'm taking the dog here. Would I? I don't know. I'm trying to pull it up right here so I can get a fresh look at it, but totally flipped to -1 here. And I was looking at last night. I'm like, what am I doing with this game? Because these are two kind of teams I like, And then you have FIU coming in off their losses, right? They've lost 2 in a row. Ultimately, again, I'd lean FIU, I guess, because they're home. It's basically a pick 'em off 2 losses. That kind of, they need a win, but I'm not betting them because they need a win, Mike. Golden State revenge game -4. You want to bet? Listen, I like the under. Everybody's going to be on the over here. Give me the under. FIU. That's what I just said, Thomas. So I'm leaning anything. I did not bet it, but for me, the angle would be FIU has lost a couple in a row. They need a win. Old Dominion struggles to score. They're on the road. I'd lean home team here. Cavs and the under. I'm not interested in Cleveland. I think they still got. Again, we got Cleveland and the under. If you guys want to go under in the Cavalier game, okay. I'm just definitely not interested in taking Cleveland. Texas State, Troy. Yeah, I want to take Troy here, Richie. I thought about Troy. I looked at him like, all right, let me look at this. Where's on my sheet here? So it's 9. Now it's down to 8. Am I leaning Troy? I'm leaning it, but I did not bet it. But that's where my thoughts would be. Yeah, Montana State and South Dakota State. Like this line here, I got this at like a 5-point game for South Dak, right? We like the Jackrabbits. It was at 4, and now it's down to 2, which has me worried. All right, I look at the Summit. I'm like, what's going on here? South Dakota State is the top dogs in the league. You know what? At 4, okay, you want to make a play. You want to take the home dog. Montana State's pretty decent. I understand that. This is like the number 2 team, I think, for Summit action. They beat them last year, 84-82. Then and South Dakota State 68-67, 77-75. Those were the games last year these guys played, in 2021, and then 71-69. These are always dogfight games. 78-73, 78-77. I mean, that's going back to February 2019. Close games. So again, if I was getting a 4, maybe I think about the home dog. Now it's down to like a 2 and a pick 'em. If you still like State, I'm going to say for either of these teams, I just go money line. I think it's going to come down to a bucket. That's the way they played over the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. Over the last 2, 3 years, they've been dogfights. So no reason not to think is there? I don't know who's out. This is where you got to look, especially now. Like if there's not that any guys, it's in Dakotas, they're not worried about COVID out there, but I, maybe you want to lean home team. Again, I'm not betting it. I like the Jackrabbits, but all these games are close. App State 135. Huh? It was all right. I like the over. You know what? I like the under. I'm sorry, Miss Nika. I like the under. Look at my number here. I had a 136. I mean, is there enough value from? I'm not betting it. That's just my thought. Martin and Austin, PA. Went to the Austin, PA school for film for one semester. Anybody know that movie? Nobody's going to get that Entourage movie. Where's PA? Where's Austin P? I can't find it on my sheet. I got to come back there. Give me a time. Give me a rotation number so I can find this thing. There it is. I got it. All right. So this line's coming. It was 6.5 last night. Now it's 5.5. And I got PAs like a 8-point better. I'm just wondering why this line's come down a couple points. I mean, I lean PA, but again, the number worries me here because the average person isn't betting Tennessee Martin. And the line's coming down, and everybody's, on the other side here. So by those standards, I'm going to look to take Tennessee Martin here. Last February, PA won by 21. But you know what? I don't care. The line's coming down. People are on the other side. I'll take T-Mart with you. Up 30. It's 31-0. Oh, 18-0. 18-0 plus a 13. Yeesh. They want that mayo, baby. I've never had Duke's mayo. But I'll tell you what, Mike. I think I'm going to order. I went to their website. I think I'm going to get they have little pins. And I got pins for my son. We got, sorry, we went to Disney World twice. We got some Disney pins. And we went to Gettysburg. We got pins. Before he came down here, we visited the Alamo, NASA. So I got like little pins when we go to places to collect pins from places we go to. So I'm definitely going to order a Duke's Mayo pin. And that's a shout. Here we go. To the chat here. People who live near, I don't know, parks or whatever. They got little pins. Get me a pin. I don't ask for mine. I throw a like button and a pin. You don't want to help out the chat? There you go. Young Shard, how you been, kid? This kid hasn't been here in a bit. Where you been, fella? How you doing? All right? Someone got to UNC at a bowl game today. 18 on the first quarter. How about like Mac Brown was like, you can hit me in the face with a frying pan if I win the bowl game. He was asked about getting 4 gallons of mayo dumped on him. Yes, frying pan in the face. You get a frying pan in the face for losing, not showing up. Chatty. Over the 136. It was 135 last night. I got this. What do I got? I got this at like 133, 134. So I'm gonna say under. I'm definitely not laying 5. I said take the under. Went under by 40 last night, and people are going to jump on it thinking something different happens here. EW, huh? East Washington's Portland. Yeah, plus 2.5. It was 1, so people are betting Portland State. And Portland State to me, I think I've had them before. I'm not loving this game, Brad. I mean, to bet. Oh, we got Carolina's on the board, it looks like. Yeah, so Portland State, I don't know. I'm looking at it right now in this matchup. Because EW, I mean, they beat them last year by 8. They beat them by 2. But you're coming in off listen, you lose to Texas Tech, no harm in that. and your wins. I mean, you have what? How many wins? They got what? 4 wins on the year? They have 6 wins on the year. 2 of them are against two garbage teams. You put up 95 and 101 against. Other than that, you're not really scoring. I mean, we know Omaha's not a great team. But again, how do we bet Portland State? 4 straight losses, 6 of 7. You beat Idaho State. And then you got two wins over non-schools. I mean, then you literally have 2 wins. You have 1 win on your 2 wins on your record. Yeesh. 1 win on your record, I should say. Listen, Brad. I can't condone ban Portland State, who's lost against every Division I team they played, with the exception of Idaho State. So you want to take the 2.5? I would just as much take plus, just the plus money, because who is Portland State to be favored over somebody? I mean, they're shooting less than 40% on the year, which is automatically a no play for me. Automatically, it's a no. I'm not playing on team, and I'll probably fade them the other side. I'm just looking at these numbers. It's terrible. I mean, obviously, the pace is slow, 67 points a game, 69 scoring. I would lean EW. Did not bet it. Although I might come in just based on, I mean, this is the thing here. How is Portland State favored? They've won 1 game. Forget the 2 that don't count. It's not 3 wins. They have 1 win. Loves the under, Markel. Or Michael. Markel loves Michael's under. Tennessee, Purdue, over or under. Yeah, this is, big move on this one. It's 58-65. I still like the total here. Actually, I had the total in the chat, and I'm like, you know what? I got 3 other games in here. So I do like the over there, S-Kim. I like Florida. Tampa got the 2 goaltenders out. This is a trap line for the Lightning. Yeah, 150. I'm like, wow. Everybody's going to bet Tampa because it's Tampa Bay game, big plus money. So I'm with you on Florida. Michigan State against Pittsburgh. All right, 3.5. The Nets -5 against Philly. No thought on that one. Magic. I can't. Cavs over to 210. Definitely not on that over. A lot of people like the under in this one here, so I'm going to kind of ride the under with the people in the chat. Antoine's in the house. Dougie says he likes Tennessee today to beat up on Purdue. Florida International, Southern Utah, South Alabama, 3-team parlay. All right, so FIU, we're going a little home team there. I don't mind that. They're in off 2 losses down. Let's go. Let's take them there. Southern Utah. Where's this Southern Utah game at? I don't think we touched on that one. Let me find Southern Utah. So give me a minute there. Or give me two minutes. Laying a 15 spot against Sacramento State. I get it. I got this right around 14, so go parlay it up, okay? And South Alabama. Who are they playing? I know we talked about this game a second ago. I just got to find it. Against Arlington, right? I don't know. Like this. 3. Listen, I got to tell you, you got them listed the way I like them. I go Florida International will be my favorite. South Alabama, Southern Utah, okay. South Alabama, I just got no way to lead you. Tyreek, top of the day. South Alabama -2. All right, Brad's with you on South Alabama, Daryl. I say this all the time, newer folks to chat. If I don't like something, I'm not coming in here to tell you to bet it, don't bet it. It's just a game I don't like. It's the way it is. Old Dominion's not bad road team. Pick up FIU spread +3. Old Dominion's all right, but again, they score, 67 points a game. And then you got a desperate FIU team who I think is not that bad coming in off losses. This is a nice spot for the home team. Brennan, UNC punches it in, 18-7. Here, Sean. How are you doing, Sean? What do we got here? He likes Purdue in the 6, Georgia over Michigan, Cincy as a dog, Oklahoma State against ND, and Baylor Bears to get it done. NFL Watch closely. That Redskin game, bro, I like it. I did a little rapid fire last night with Allie, and I'm like, Washington outright. And I said this, if you watch Look Ahead Lines, when we did it Sunday night, I said, take the Eagles now. You want the Eagles. I thought that line would go to 6 after they got demolished. And that was at halftime. I said, that whole game. And yet the lines come down. Washington outright, folks. There you go. Easy. I don't like saying easy, but that's your easy Sunday winner. My line dropped so much from that pick game. Well, I mean, if you liked Santa Barbara, we'll talk about college football 1 second about line moves. UC Santa Barbara and San Diego. I do like I like San Diego, believe it or not, here as a little home dog, but did not bet it. Did not bet it because I got a hodgepodge of numbers here. They're all over the place. So I did not bet it. Took UNC in a teaser 5. 24-18 final. That ain't happening. It'll be like 44-38 final, something up there. I think we'll see some more points. Sean says, take the Boilermakers and 7.5. That game 7.5. You could have had Tennessee +3 and Purdue +7.5. And folks, again, forget about buying picks from me or whatever. And that's another thing. Someone's saying like, you're not a real message. Like I get like random messages. Somebody will follow me just to send me messages. I'm like, oh, you don't bet? I'm like, yeah, I don't bet. I've only, my whole life. And I said, they're like, you're you sell picks. I'm like, you buy my picks 30, like with the promo code $31.99. You know what I get at $31? I get $12. That's $4 for 3 days. How am I feeding a family of 4 on $4 a day? Have you seen the size of me? I met people in Vegas, AC around. I mean, do I look like I could survive on $4? Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about, folks. So, but getting back to like getting down early and betting early. If you want to make money, bet your games early. Okay, lines move. You could always bet again. This isn't a I don't know what to say. It's people like to have fun betting. You don't get good numbers. It's all about a number. That's what it comes down to. People are like, oh, you don't watch a lot of games? I'm not watching. Why? I bet the game Pitt under. That game, as far as I'm concerned, that game is 10-0. That's an easy winner final. Again, 7.5. You could have had the other side -3, and you could have this team +7.5. NHL Carolina team total over 3.5 against Canadians. Really beat up on defense. Hockey today, I got the one game I threw out there, Flames on the puck line. I mean, how am I looking at a team, Nate? I mean, you should know this, Nathan. You come in here. That line is 380. That doesn't even warm me looking at a game. I'm not even looking at that. -380. Nuggets coach 3 bench players just entered COVID protocol. Well, more reason to like the under, baby. Under. Not enough players. Unbelievable. Kenny R's late there. That's all right, Kenny. If not FIU, I'd lean Grand Canyon. Dow saying little GCC -21.5 over Chicago State. That game. Or UAB. UAB, UTEP. I'd lean more UAB, Grand Canyon. One, I'm not laying. I can't come in here and tell you to lay 20 points on teams. I really got to like something for a 20-pluser to come out of me. Mr. Earl, happy holidays to you also. So you had got relatives in. I was doing a video with the boys. So grandma's in town, got them cousins in, from Florida, Tennessee. Good. We had a nice holiday with the fam. It was nice. Thank you for popping in and doing a good job with the boys there. Good seeing you. Thank you, Mr. Earl. Not a Whataburger, $4. Seriously. I mean, like, it's ridiculous. People like, you don't bet games because you sell picks. Yeah. That's great. I get buy my 3-day pass for $31. I get $12. I only need 1,000 of those a month to survive. Freaking people are just insane. What about Southern Utah? Again, Utah, laying a big number here, 14-50, and I kind of like Southern Utah against Sacramento State there. I'll say yes to that one. South Alabama against Arlington. This is if it's 3, we're getting more than 3. I'm going to take Arlington as a dog against South Alabama, and Grand Canyon again. 21 points. Listen, Chicago State's a bad team, but they're not as bad as they were. Let me look at this Grand Canyon game real fast. Hold on. Let me pull up a little Waction. I mean, Chicago's actually won 4 games this year. Who saw that coming? Who saw that coming from these guys? So still on the road from Christmas. The good thing is, so normally I'd be like, you know what? I don't want to lay 20 here with Grand Canyon because you come in, you beat San Fran 49-48, right? Crazy dogfight. But that was a week ago. That was on December 18th. You know what? So it's not like we're riding high and, we're going to come out flat here. You're coming in off it's a tough game, but it's a poor game. It's a poor shooting game. You shoot 35%. So you know what? Grand Canyon, we can do that. And UAB, I always like UAB. I think UTEP's missing a couple guys. They might be down a few guys here today. So UAB should get the call there. Yeah, exactly. Not the worst team, but again, they're still on a road. It's 20 points, and Canyon is off again. Big win over San Fran, but it was, it's 2 weeks ago. It's December 18th. And what you worry about is you haven't played since December 18th. They're going to come out here, you come out here flat a little bit in the first half, you're up 5. You need a big run to cover that number. Over 127 all down. Mr. Nika, always with overs. Okay, come on. Overs. Oldham, FIU, was it, what's this? 127.5? It was 127.5 earlier. Still 127 here. Hasn't really moved. What are we doing with this Oldham game? I don't know. I mean, I'm going to lean under. I want to take the under here. Dal, you're welcome. I try to do my best here. I mean, folks, I'm not going to have something on every game. I can't. That's just wrong. That's right. I'm not betting every game. If I like a game, I've told you I bet it. I got games here I like. Tell you to bet where I lean. I just can't give you firm things on games. That's just not right. That's not right in the business. We got enough clowns out here who want to do stuff like that. I can't do that. Not in good conscience. Cannot do that. Anyway. All right. What do we got up next here? Oldham will be in the 60s for sure. 67, 62. Too close to call. 129. That 129 will definitely get the over, though, for her, though, Groovy. But I understand. Nobody likes betting unders, right? Because everybody wants to see scoring. I get it. I get it. All right, we're out of here. Back on Friday for a little midday money. I'll post the plays one final time. Give it a like on the way out, whether you're on YouTube. Give me a follow on Twitter, real_Higgs. We got the Facebook group if you're on Facebook. Thank you for coming in. And I got the Twitch channel. I have no idea what Twitch is, but I don't know. I can't get to my real_Higgs YouTube or Twitter. So anyway, all right, everybody, have a good day. See you tomorrow. Good luck. I got a top short shot if you want my big play going today in college football. Go get it.